I think it, just like a lot of things on someone's smartphone, it's about saving time. In today's world of ever increasing responsibility around employment, managing children, whatever the household may require, the Hug app's there to essentially save mums and dads time when it comes to sourcing transport and care for their dependents. Look, the project was in a bit of a mess, to be honest. I had another set of developers based out of Melbourne, a different model to the current team I'm working with, obviously, outsourcing a lot of that work overseas, often paying for things that I wasn't delivered on, and just the quality of work was substandard. So to finally find some developers that can execute my vision, we're in a good space now. Look, I think transparency is a big one. The ability to, again, execute what I've asked for. Timing is extremely important. And I think that my experience with DreamWalk has all been about you guys reaching those milestones, delivering quality work, and most importantly in a timely fashion. Probably my understanding of who I'm dealing with was a big part of that. So the previous group were, it was a lot of smoke and mirrors, I felt, a big sort of front house, not knowing who was responsible for what parts of the project. Working with a smaller team I think has been beneficial, far more agile, and importantly relationships is the key. So, oh, look, fantastic. I mean, I'm sceptical with a lot of partners. I've been burnt through various relationships through this journey, but my relationships with certain people from DreamWalk was the primary reason for coming here, and in hindsight, a very good decision. I think the previous iteration from the previous developers, that certainly wasn't. I definitely went in with a specific product or solution in mind, and I think I was sort of forced down a path which didn't exactly reflect that vision. So finally, and I think for the first time, I'm extremely happy that what I see today is exactly what I originally spec'd out in those wireframes some 2 or 3 years ago.
Cool.
Yeah, there'd be quite a few things. I think, some of them at the sort of the macro level, some micro, but definitely decisions I would have made differently. But look, I've learned a lot from the experience, and when we go to do the second app, it'd be a different approach. Look, I think in the short term, it's really just about trying to drive user adoption. Got some exciting media coming up, which we'll take advantage of. That'll complement our own digital marketing and social media strategy, but it's definitely about building out the product, solving more social problems. So whether that be a subscription model, which will include additional functionality within the Hug app, but also building out additional apps that will be either standalone or integrated with the current product. So really excited about where this product will go short and long term.